Hey there, Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt filling in for my pal Mickey at noontime today. Hope you can join us over on FoxAlabamaLive.com. I wanted to share an update on the weather forecast with you, and it is cold out there. That's the big story. Keep that jacket handy. Most of the rainfall is now east of us. Looking at some wet weather across the far eastern county. Some additional showers, though, still possible tonight and tomorrow. I'm confident that these clouds are going to be sticking around for a good portion of the day. This is a typical setup we get in the springtime. These upper level troughs move overhead, bring clouds, and that's going to hold down those temperatures, but not a lot of wet weather that you can see on the map here. Maybe a few rogue sprinkles through the rest of today, maybe a stray shower, but tonight, tomorrow, we're going to hang on to that small 20% chance of rainfall. Wadowee, you can see some rain there, but most of the wet weather now making the push on into portions of Georgia. Looks like it's all even east of Ashland at the moment. You'll notice the Futurecast at 11:30 a.m. here is showing some breaks in the clouds. That is not happening. You can't argue with the satellite data. It is overcast. It's going to probably stay that way through a good chunk of the day. 8 o'clock tonight, you can see additional showers. Those clouds still around as we wake up tomorrow morning and through a good portion of the day. Models forecasting highs in the mid-60s, maybe upper 60s tomorrow. I just don't buy that at the moment. I'm going with highs mainly in the 50s out there. Went with 61. We may see that across some of our western counties if those clouds manage to break, but that's all dependent on the cloud cover. Now, I know this says water vapor. This is the satellite imagery at the moment. You can see a blanket of clouds across Alabama. Some breaks will roll in here on Wednesday. I'm more confident in sunshine by that point, upper 60s, and then close to 70 on Thursday as spring rolls in. And speaking of springtime, we've got the image from the Gulf Coast here, and I know some folks enjoying spring break, maybe traveling southward. It's rather cloudy there today. Some sunshine, though, possible by the mid portion of the week. It is cold, 42 degrees, relative humidity 89%. Look at those 30s on the map. That is 32 degrees in Fayette. Wow, it is just getting colder, seems like, in some of these areas to the northwest. We do have cold air advection, the winds out of the north. Look at this, the forecast guidance for today. This is just some model data that we have here, and it's showing 54 in Fayette. Just don't see that happening. Highs today only in the 40s for a lot of spots out there. Mostly cloudy, a shower possible. Tonight, 40 degrees, maybe 30s to the north and northwest. Cloudy at times. A cold night. And maybe tomorrow you're planning on spending your spring break on the golf course. Looks like those temperatures in the mid-50s around noontime. Maybe a few peaks of sun late in the day. That high temperature highly dependent on just how much sunshine we get. But one good thing about this forecast, you see that on Thursday, springtime officially arrives. I am ready. May take the day off and celebrate. You see 70 degrees right there. Saturday and into Sunday, we're looking at some shower chances this weekend. Now, Saturday, I do think most of the rain's early in the day. Maybe a shower to the south on Sunday with that high right around 64 degrees. I'm back at noontime. Again, if you go to FoxAlabamaLive.com, you can watch the news right at your desk, and also on Facebook if you have questions about the forecast, Wes Wyatt Fox 6, or on Twitter at Wes Wyatt Weather. I'll be here at noon. Meteorologist J.P. Dice is back in the afternoon, and he'll have an update on the weather forecast. We'll have some afternoon model data, get a better idea on what to expect with regard to the weekend forecast. Have a great St. Patrick's Day, and see you at noon.